afternoon. Welcome to live maths class. I am Usha. Today I am here to learn maths in a simple and easy way. Now, today we are going to learn one interesting chapter. Interesting topic is there. What is that? Just we will learn. Suppose for example, anytime did you share any chocolate or anything or pizza anything to your friends? If you share any other anything, something, suppose any one chocolate is there or one cake, anything, or one pizza or one square type one cake is there. Suppose this is divided into 4 parts. Suppose if you have 4 friends, then you divide this one into 4 equal parts and each part share to your friend. This you have to share among your friends. Then this each part we call it as fraction. That is our today's topic. What is our topic? Fractions. That means something, anything is divided into equal parts, that we call it as fraction. So today let's learn about the fractions. What are fractions? And what are the parts of fraction? And how many types of the fraction? Those we will learn. Now, what is a fraction? So, what is a fraction? Fraction, it has 2 parts, that is numerator and denominator. It can be represented as like this. For example, here 1 by 2. Fraction is represented like this. So any other number, if you write like this 1 by 2 or 3 by 2 or 5 by 7, anyway, whatever it is, if you write like this, that we call it as fraction. In this is top one and this is bottom. Top one we call it as, that is numerator, and bottom one we call it as denominator. This one is numerator and this one is denominator. Numerator and denominator. In this example, these are the examples of fractions. So top one is numerator and bottom one is denominator. This numerator, it represents how many parts we take, that represents. That numerator, that means this top value, that means numerator, it represents the number of parts we take. What is that? Number of parts we take. And down one is denominator. So denominator means this number, it represents total number of parts. Here, total number of parts. Total number of parts. So a fraction can be represented as like this. Top number and bottom number. That means 1 by 2 or 3 by 2, like that we can represent. Suppose any of the number is written like this, right, like this, that we call it as a fraction. In this top one is a numerator and bottom number we call it as a denominator. These two are the parts. So a fraction has 2 parts. A fraction has 2 parts. First one is numerator and second one is denominator. This numerator, it represents number of parts we take. This numerator represents number of parts we take. And denominator, it represents total number of parts. Total number of parts. Like this. So this is a fraction. topic today? Today's important topic is fraction. A fraction is nothing but part of a whole. Whole is nothing but total. Part of a whole. For example, this is one pizza. Pizza is cut into suppose 6 parts. Those parts are also equal parts. This total how many number of parts? 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to each part we call it like this we can represent. Suppose if you take one piece, then how much part you have? That means 1 by 6. 6 represents the total number of parts and 1 represents that is the numerator value that it represents the how many parts we take. That means one part we take 1. So due to that 1 by 6 you have to represent. How much part of that total you have taken means 1 part, that is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is the fraction. That means out of 6 parts, 1 part is the value. This is the fraction. Fraction is nothing but part of a whole. This is one part. Suppose first part is given like this. If you represent, this part is given out of total 6 parts. This you can share among 6 persons. Why? Because it divided into total 6 equal parts. So each part value that is 1 by 6. Suppose if you take 2 pieces, then how can you represent? What is value means 2 by 6. This is the fraction. And a fraction is nothing but that is a part of a whole. That when something is divided into, whenever something is divided into equal number of parts, that we call it as a fraction. In simple way you can say that that is part of a whole. And a whole మొత్తంలో ఒక చిన్న part ని fraction అంటారు. So this is nothing but fraction, and a fraction has 2 parts, that is the numerator and denominator. Is it clear what is a fraction and parts of a fraction? 2 topics is clear. Any doubts? Now next topic is in this types of fractions. Types of fractions. How many types in this? First one is a proper fraction. Second one is improper fraction. And third one is mixed fraction. These 3 are the types of fraction. First one is a proper fraction, second one is improper fraction, and third one is mixed fraction. So what is a proper fraction and what is improper fraction and what is mixed fraction? Just we will see. Let us discuss about proper fraction. For example, here examples of proper fractions are 1 by 2 or 2 by 3 or 3 by 7 or 6 by 11. Anyone we can write. So if you observe these examples, then we can understand here numerator value is always less than the denominator. These fractions we call it as proper fractions. That means here numerator is less than denominator. N denotes. Here n represents numerator and d represents denominator. So numerator value is always less than denominator. Then if any other fraction is there like that, then those fractions we call it as proper fractions. Here proper fractions, just not only one, improper fractions and mixed fractions. Now improper fraction, just reverse to the proper fraction. Examples of improper fractions are 3 by 2, or here 4 by 7, or 5 by 8, and so on. That means here, if you observe here, numerator is always greater than the denominator. 3 by 2. Like this. Here 4 by 7. 4 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. Always denominator value is big. That means here numerator is less than the denominator. If this condition occurs, then those fractions we call it as improper fractions. So here 3 by 2 or 4 by 7 or 1 by anyone. 1 by 3, is it the proper fraction? No. Is it the proper fraction or improper fraction? 1 by 3 means that is the proper fraction. Suppose 3 by 2, that is improper fraction. Why? Because denominator value is always less than the numerator. Now here, last one is mixed fractions. Mixed fractions, mixed means in this mixing of whole number as well as the proper fraction. Suppose for example, 1 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 7. Anyone we can write. Here 1 is a whole number and 1 by 2 is a proper fraction. Like this, here 3 is a whole number and 2 by 3 is the proper fraction. Like this, here 5 is a whole number as well as 2 by 7 is a proper fraction. So combination of whole number and the proper fraction, we call it as mixed fractions. Is it clear? Now this can be represented 1 by 2 can be written as 1 plus 1 by 2. The meaning of 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 2. That is mixed. Again as well as 3 by 3 means 3 plus 2 by 3. And again 5 plus 2 by 7. These are mixed fractions. So how many types of fractions are there? 3 types of fractions are there. First one is a proper fraction, second one is an improper fraction, and third one is mixed fractions. So proper fraction means here numerator value is always less than the denominator. Those fractions we call it as proper fractions. That we have to remember. And improper fractions, here just reverse to the proper. In this numerator value is always here, in this what I said, that is greater than the denominator. Numerator value is always greater than the denominator. 3 by 2, 3 is the numerator, is greater than denominator. Numerator value is always greater than the denominator. Then those fractions we call it as improper fractions. Like that, third one is a mixed means combination of whole number and the proper fractions. These fractions we call it as mixed fractions. So these are the main topics, today's topics. Just we will revise what topics we discussed here. In this today's topic is what is a fraction and what are the parts of a fraction and how many types of fractions. Just today is only the introduction class and how the live class is going on. Just I want to observe. Due to that, just I have taken 3 small topics in this. Okay. See, if you understand clearly, then no issue. But if you don't understand, then you can ask me in the comment section. Just you have to check it today. If you understand clearly, then please comment whether yes or no. Understand clearly means yes. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section. Then I will clarify your doubts. So fraction is nothing but, just we will revise. Recall that what we have learned here. What we learned here, what is a fraction? Fraction is nothing but it is a part of a whole. That is a part of a whole. And the fraction can be represented as, example, numerator value by denominator value. That is 3 by 5 or 1 by 3 or 10 by 3. Anyone you can represent like this. Suppose any other number is represented like this, the numerator form and denominator form, those numbers we call it as fractions. In this first one, in the numerator and denominator, fraction part, these two are the parts of a fraction. Numerator and denominator are the parts of a fraction. So numerator it represents the number of parts we take. How many parts we have taken, that is a numerator value. And denominator value, it represents the total number of parts. Something is divided into equal number of parts, then each part value we can represent in a fraction form. That is the main thing. Suppose here one circle is there, or circular shaped pizza is there, that is divided into, or that means divided means is cut into, suppose 8 equal parts. That means if you want to share this pizza among your 8 friends or 4 friends. Suppose if you have 4 friends, then you want to divide this one into 4 equal parts, then no need to divide like this 8 parts. Directly you can divide that pizza into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. Whenever you are divided something into equal parts, that each part value we call it as those are fractions. That you have to remember. If you want to share among 8 members, then you cut this one into 8 equal parts, then each part value you can represent, suppose here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1 by 8, 2 by 8, like this. Suppose if you want to give 1 part to 1 person, then 1 by 8, each part value equal to 8. If you want to give 3 pieces, then 3 by 8. So top one is a top number, that is top one is a numerator value, and bottom one is a, that is down number is a denominator value. This denominator value always represents the total number of parts, and this numerator value it represents how many number of parts you take. That you have to remember. Next one, in these types of fractions, so we know that what is a fraction and what are the parts of fraction we learn. Now here types of fractions, and these 3 types of fractions are there. Those are proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions. So proper fractions means numerator value is always less than the denominator. Those fractions we call it as proper fractions. Improper fractions, numerator value is always greater than the denominator, just reverse, both are reverse. This value, improper fraction value is just reverse to the proper fractions. That means here numerator is greater than the denominator. 3 by 2, example of improper fractions is 3 by 2, where 3 value is greater than the denominator 2. So 3 by 2 means 3 is the numerator, when 2 is the denominator. That means numerator is greater than the denominator. Is it clear? If you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section. Now mixed fractions, combination of a whole number and the proper fraction, we call it as mixed fractions. Examples are here, examples 1 by 2 like this, 3 2 by 3 or 5 2 by 7 and so on. The meaning of this one, here 1 is nothing but the whole number and 1 by 2 is the proper fraction. Combination of a whole number and the proper fraction, we call it as, that is a mixed fraction. So the meaning of 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 2. Like that, 3 2 by 3 is nothing but 3 plus 2 by 3. Like this, 5 2 by 7 is nothing but 5 plus 2 by 7. That's all today's topic. Is it clear? Or if you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you for joining, and let's see you in the next live class. Tomorrow I want to take, every day I want to take that live classes. You can join, and today only just I started. This is a trial session. So any problem, any confusions are there, or my voice is it clear? Can you hear my voice clearly? If you have any doubt in anything,